Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for property where we don't trust, we verify and operate with integrity and transparency. Today, giving you an update on the animal farm, black hole finance, whatever this shit show is supposed to be, because the last one I gave you was over a month ago. So stay tuned. All right, now the only reason I continue to do this is because there's still gaslighting in the Telegram. We'll go to that. And it's again to help future people not get wrecked. Because unfortunately, it's like you keep seeing the same grift over and over and over again. Same players manipulating new people. And unfortunately, the newbies coming in don't know any better. And the old ones haven't learned. And there's not enough content, or people don't want to do enough research. And unfortunately, again, the mentality mindset of people, especially degens in the space, they just forget, like last cycle never happened. So it's my job to keep it relevant and have it documented. So you can see that absolutely nothing has been updated on the animal farm and black hole finance and the migration. The tokens, the assets keep shitting the bed. People are still farming them, so hey, they're able to dump them on the market. So kudos to those people still sitting in the farms and printing some of the pigs. The dogs are holding their price because it's the hostage farm with 90% tax. So it takes you 90 days of locking that up to see some of that of your capital that you stake, to see some of that price appreciation, if at all. But the pigs can be farmed and sold relatively easily. Now, again, the reason I bring this up is because I was browsing through the Telegram, of course, and good old Gaslighting Ray is still there. So I want to bring that to you guys' attention because mainly for other people, not for the people in the Telegram, because they're not going to get out of this. They're stuck. And ironically, now he's changed this to cult leader, which makes perfect sense. That's exactly what this is, a cult. And you don't know any better. And it's funny, he uses this title as well, because he claims to be this, like, he pulled this bullshit on me, and he got smacked down. That's why he deleted all his evidence. But he claims to be this, like, man of God, and uses Bible references and quotes, which is literally like blasphemy. But putting that in there kind of gives you an idea of who he actually is. Where's his statement? He said in here something about he debated or debates biblical history. Yeah, I used to debate biblical positions and biblical history all the time for years. So he tries to put himself on this pedestal and give these cultists this false sense of hope that he's actually on their side, but he is the biggest grifter and the one that's actually manipulating you guys in the background. So to get to some of the new context that I was talking about, so he had this big back and forth about some Bible interpretations, which again is just sad to say the least, to see him use that and then manipulate people at the same time. But here's where this question came in. So this person said, anything happening with the animal farm? Nope, waiting for rebrand. Looking like we'll get potential update after V4 Pancake Swap is launched, which is end of Q4. Speculation though. So this is already gaslighting. Remember, we were only waiting on V3. That's Animal Farm, Black Hole Finance, Piggy Plinko, all that was supposed to be in conjunction actually with V2, then V3. And since nothing has been developed in over a year, now Pancake Swap, as I told you guys on my channel, would be going to V4. So now Ray is just lying to you guys saying, hey, we're waiting on V4. But remember, it had nothing to do with V4. V4 was never on the table. That was never any of the reason we were delayed. And for proof, let's go straight to the Forex Shark Calls Telegram. October 20th, 2023. We're innovating DeFi like never before, leveraging PancakeSwap V3 technology to empower you with tools to navigate the crypto space. It's all been about PancakeSwap V2. We're innovating DeFi. PancakeSwap V2, October 19th. Anticipating PancakeSwap V3's range optimization. Remember, this was all V3. So you're just being gaslit again that it's V4. And then when it doesn't come out on time in V4, then it'll be V5, V6. So make no mistake, the evidence is out there if you want to actually do your own research. So this person said, he said, wait for rebrand, just speculation as usual. Why not the team? Make it clear if that's the plan. Is it a rocket science to do that? Like, yeah, why can't you get any transparency from these guys? Because they're grifters and trying to just keep you as exit liquidity. And this poor sap, the plan was clear. 1-to-1 airdrop and Forex will talk when everything was ready. It was supposed to be ready with V3. He has disappeared and you guys are still left holding the bag. And let's get to the actual meat and potatoes of this. So here's Ray giving you more gaslighting. I would imagine the team doesn't want to make anything clear until they are 100% ready. There have been expectations of things in the past and then delays, etc. So I would imagine the team doesn't want to drive expectations. They're full court press, ready to go. Even PancakeSwap themselves alluded to Q2, Q3, and now Q4. Remember, again, this had absolutely nothing to do with Q4, or I'm sorry, PancakeSwap V4. So that's just gaslighting. He just shit on you guys, left you holding the bag, has not developed, has not done anything, and then now using the excuse of PancakeSwap V4. What I told you would really happen is he being Forex screwed over all his devs. They all broke ship, started doing their own projects. He wasn't paying them. There was so much discourse behind the scenes from devs on the team that nobody wants to work with his dumbass anymore. So that's why you haven't heard anything. He can develop to some degree, but not to this scope of what he wants, which is why there's no one there. So I think he's burnt too many bridges and doesn't have the balls to come out and tell the community that, hey, the gig is up. I made a mistake. Sorry, let me just make a meme token. So here's Ray's response. So imagine the team's position, you waiting on something that you don't know 100%. Again, that's a lie because Q3 has been there and it could be evolved and developed for Q3. When it's coming, then you have to prepare your protocol on top of it to expand on it. You're at their mercy. So this is also another lie. Remember, Forex went on the record saying that he was in close connection with all of the devs on PancakeSwap and that whenever they made changes that they would be kept in the loop. This was from V2 to V3. So this is more bullshit, more gaslighting. So if you don't actually remember these things, then when you come in here and read this, then you're like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. But that's why my channel still has every single one of those old videos so that you guys can actually go back and do your own research. It's all there. I didn't delete anything. So what could Forex and the team said or done all this time that wouldn't have gotten you disappointed? They could have actually been transparent and told you guys that they don't have shit developed and they don't know what the hell they're doing and that this was all just a big scam. That could have been nice. Better to just work in their position and not have anyone have expectations. Then when they're ready, boom, people forget fast the nature of crypto and we build up brand new fresh start. I think the main thing people need to hear directly from Forex team is whether they are indeed working on a new project, regardless if it's linked to PCS V4 or not. Yeah, you're not going to get any honesty or transparency from Forex or anybody else for that matter. You're just going to get gaslighting Ray to have you continue to hope and pray so that you can just keep buying the dip. Don't need to know what that is or any details, just whether something is coming or if the project has been abandoned and we shouldn't wait any longer. Well, wake up, Susie. Look at the chart and then look at the history of all of Forex projects and you will see the exact same trend. So if that's not enough for you to understand if the project has been abandoned or you should wait any longer, then unfortunately, Dan, your head's too far up your ass to understand what's going on or drinking the Kool-Aid, sadly. You got that already in the Twitter with the previews of the new site. So yeah, 9 months ago, you got an update and that should be good enough. Also, you have testimony of people who spoke to Forex and the team confirming. I told you guys that with Crypto Mischief, that was probably just gaslighting you guys to give you some false hope that brought some pump back in the chart and then of course disappeared again and you got nothing. And this guy, Dan's like, sure, but 6 months, there's been silence on X. I think it's reasonable asking the question. Yeah, it's reasonable, but you should be smart enough to realize that this is all fake, right? So cut your losses. That's not the same, but in the end, it's up to people if they want to wait or sell. That's the reality of crypto. There should be zero sense of entitlement. It just seems like an easy win to keep community engaged to say, bear with us, something is coming. And of course, it is easy win, but you've seen more than just this project, other crypto projects, when devs are actually not transparent and they're actually the opposite of what you'd expect. They're completely dishonest and untrustworthy. They don't want to tell you anything because they don't want you to actually know what's going on. And that's exactly what's happening in this project. And here's Ray's classic response. If you feel you're over leveraged, de-risk. It's like, yeah, after all of this, yeah, I guess you could still be over leveraged, but people are just holding on to what someone is promising them. And then when you don't deliver on it, it's not that you're over leveraged, you over promised and under delivered. Like you told them months and months ago that something would be coming out and you'd be doing XYZ and you didn't deliver on anything. Now it's actually the community's fault for believing you over and over and over again. But some people who may have just got in or have tapped out for a little bit or whatever the case may be, like this happened to me with Tom Bilyeu's project. I stopped following it and then come to find out he pivoted and kind of rugged the whole thing as well. So there are definitely people that stop paying close attention. So that has nothing to do with over leveraged and de-risked. That has to do with buying into the pipe dream that a dev promised them or told them, and them unfortunately not being savvy enough to realize it's just smoke and mirrors and that they're just lining their own pockets. New community will be built from the ground up, new money. Yep, that's what they want. New money, new suckers, right? People going to evolve. Yeah, and it'll be awesome, or be left behind. Can't wait to see blah, 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 when he's ready. Where's this last thing I want? He's going to be rushed by anyone else. He's got to take care of things first. Build. Anyway, like you said, talking does nothing. I think Forex is doing the best move right now. Yeah, here's more gaslighting. Forex is doing the best move right now. Not telling the community anything, letting the tokens go to shit, because this is his classic play. So I'm going to bring this back up. So this is the best move, because the best move for him. What he does is he lets the charts completely shit the bed, and then he comes up with some new quote unquote innovation to migrate liquidity. Remember, there's still liquidity sitting in the dogs V2 tied to the LPs with wrapped BNB and BUSD. And what he'll be able to do, because there's an extremely high tax on those tokens, he will be able to move them over, move the liquidity because he controls the contracts, and then do what he did in this AFD and BUSD and say that, hey, here's this new bullish thing. I'm going to start obfuscating funds back through Bybit. I'm the #1 trader on Bybit with the most volume. So that's how he starts moving the money out of the ecosystem into Bybit, doing a couple of trades or buybacks online so you can see them on the charts and on the BSC scan. And then slowly money is being siphoned out the back. That's the best play. That's exactly the best move right now. Best move for Forex. And he's done it previously, Manor Farm and Animal Farm. So he will do it again. And I will be here to point it out. And here's the last bit I wanted to point out. Never faded, never folded. Day 1, minute 1, second 1. Of course, because this guy made millions off the backs of the community in Drip by lying to them, keeping the gaslighting narrative in the Drip community, kicking out and muting people whenever they express concern about things not working out, calling people fudders and stuff like that. Like literally, of course, he never folded. Like he got made a millionaire and he was milking the system. I have the videos on my channel to prove it. He deleted it, but the videos are still there. Milking the system from day 1, minute 1, second 1, because he learned how to do it from bankroll flow. And he built a pyramid scheme underneath his own wallet and his own team members. So yes, watch out for this guy. He will be like leading you a lamb to the slaughter, pretending to be on your side, a wolf in sheep's clothing, literally like Satan incarnate, in my humble opinion. And he will do this again in this upcoming cycle, and I will be there to report on it. Granted, now he's trying to cover his tracks because he has things to hide, and that's how you know he's actually a snake, because if you were transparent and honest, you would be out front and not trying to cover things up. But you guys will have to decide. So I know the ones watching my video are not the ones stuck with their head in the sand in this, but hopefully newcomers, like he said, new money here. Hopefully I can stop you guys in the future from becoming exit liquidity for these actual snakes and vipers in the Drip cult leader channels, so to speak. All right, smash that HBO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.